Welcome to Littlefield University. Today we're going to show you how to light a dramatic dinner scene for your next film, inspired by a scene from one of my favorite movies, La La Land.
Check it out.
At our production house, the Littlefield Company, we have access to a lot of professional equipment. Now, we don't have an unlimited budget or every piece of gear that we might want, so sometimes we still have to get creative with lighting and composition so that we're achieving a beautiful cinematic image that's still within our budget. Now, if you're a beginner, this video might seem advanced, and if you're a seasoned pro, it might seem like pretty standard stuff. Either way, you can use these lighting techniques and storytelling principles on any budget, and hopefully this video can be an inspiration to get you started. All right, so we are on set right now in our La La Land set. This is just a local Airbnb that we've rented, and we're kind of using it for a couple different videos that we're shooting this week. Like with any budget-friendly location that you get, there are some limitations that you might have to overcome. For example, this house actually didn't have a table in it, so we had to bring our own table, and this is just a duvetine tablecloth. It didn't have curtains on the window, so we had to bring our own curtains. It's really important that when you are creating a scene, whether you're making a unique scene or you're recreating something from a famous movie, that you don't neglect your set dressing. You want to bring in items to make it feel like a real lived-in space. For our camera, we are using the Canon C500 Mark II. That's our go-to camera. We're using Canon cinema lenses, and we are monitoring wireless to the Atomos Shogun Inferno. For lighting, we are using a couple of really fun tricks to recreate this scene. If you remember the scene, they are at a dinner, it is lit by candlelight, and the window outside, they never really mention it, but it seems like it's being lit by a neon sign that's just outside the window. So we're gonna try to recreate that. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, welcome to our La La Land set here. We have a candlelit dinner with a nice, beautiful green neon light shining through our window. And so our main light source is motivated from a candle, in which we have this 2-foot quasar, so to about 2000 Kelvin, and that's kind of shining from above and giving that nice warm glow on the left side of their faces. All right, so to the left and to my right, we have two other crucial aspects to our lighting setup, and to my right is our big white bounce. That sounded weird, I'm not gonna do that way. And on my right we have the beadboard, which is filling in the shadow side of our character's face, just so there's not too much contrast between the left and right side of their face. And to my left, we have the 300D Mark II with a Fresnel attachment and a little bit of black wrap to kind of shape it in and give them a nice hair light on the back right corner of their head and separate them just a little bit more from the background. And of course we have our great big neon light, which is, And of course we have this great big green neon light, which is emulating a neon sign somewhere outside of the building. And that's gonna cast that green light onto the wall, separating our main character from this warm light. So let's go check it out outside. All right, we're outside. Let's take a look at our lighting setup. So first things first, we have a 1.5 silk covering the window. That is purely just there to diffuse the light and spread that green all amongst the window so it's not one single source. For our light, we have the ARRI Sky Panel S60C, that's an RGB light, and we have that at full blast, 100%, creating that really green color inside. And then finally, behind that, we have a 8x8 frame with negative fill. All it's doing is blocking out the sun so we can have a darker set inside. Because we're filming this during the day, we can't film it at night, so we gotta adapt and overcome, and that's how we do it.
Okay, so here you can see our recreation of the La La Land dinner scene. Now obviously, as I mentioned before, our location presented some limitations that kept us from creating a direct one-to-one match of the original scene. So this is just our interpretation of the scene. So as you can see here, their version has a lot more depth behind each actor, and the candlelight wraps around their face much more. We just didn't really have quite as much room on our set, and we opted to go for more of a harder side light to amplify the emotion of the scene. So that's how we shoot a dramatic scene inspired by La La Land. Hopefully that gives you some ideas for how to shoot yours. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit that bell icon to get notifications when we post new videos. Thanks for watching. See you in class.